Hello, yellow fellows. It's Baldy Chris once again, and it is time for more yellow sticker madness. Yes, I haven't actually been planning to go to the shops today, but I had a bit of a meh day at work. Nothing awful, don't worry about that. But I just thought, do you know what? After getting out quite late, I'm going to go see if I can't find me some yellow sticker snackage, just as a bit of a comfort eating thing, which is a very bad shopping tactic. Ordinarily, I would not recommend going shopping when you're hungry or purely for the sake of comfort eating. However, I did. Let's see what I got. A few practical things and a few things that fit the bill, although it was a little disappointing to start with. Anyhow, so I just got some finger rolls to start with, 8p for those, so basically the 90% off. You know I like my 90% discounts whenever they are available. And to that end, did also manage to get some more 90% discounts for things that certainly do qualify as snacks, although they're relatively dull snacks in this instance. So, from the cafe, there was a tuna sandwich marked 90% down to 35p. I can't believe they're actually charging £3.50 for a tuna sandwich to begin with. I'm sure most supermarkets and Boots do meal deals that will feature more interesting flavours, possibly even a triple sandwich and a drink and a bag of crisps for about the same price as that. However, 35p is more than acceptable. And in the same vein, a cheese sandwich at what was 2.50, 90% off down to 25p. So there we are. There's some snackage, or possibly part of my packed lunch tomorrow. Just save a little bit of effort. What else do we have? Although I'll probably add things like pickle to it because they seem very plain. Anyway, got some fridge raiders as well. They definitely qualify as a snack. Wasn't a great reduction. I assume this is for tomorrow rather than today. It is. Most of the discounts in the shop were for tomorrow, and therefore not as big a percentage discount as I like. So 30% off here, so far lower than my 90% shenanigans. But yeah, fridge raiders, we'll add them. That's definitely a pre-dinner snack. And then I got ambushed while I was wandering around the shop, actually. A lady appeared from the Market Street counter. Yeah, oh, did I say? Yeah, sorry, we've been to Morrisons this time round, if you haven't already worked it out. Here's Morrisons, there you go. Anyway, a lady appeared from Market Street, and I don't know, maybe she recognises me as the legendary Yellow Sticker Madness man. She's like, I've got all these things, really, really cheap, do you want them? And my freezer is pretty full, but we'll try and squeeze them in. So I've got some sliced peppers. They'll definitely come in useful, and at only 10p, that is an absolute bargain. So yeah, they'll go in the freezer and they'll be great for a stir fry or a casserole or something. I already do have quite a bit of mushrooms in the fridge as well. Again, they would work very nicely in a stir fry or a casserole. And those were similarly 90% off as well, down to just 20p for a big bag of sliced mushrooms. And I also got some grated carrot as well. Not really super fond of carrot, but one of my bugbears with it is actually having to prepare the damn things. So if it's already grated, that's good for me, and it's 10p. Again, it will go in a stir fry. It will go nice and sweet and sour, for example, or a casserole. Or if I was so inclined to try and work out how to make carrot cake, because I do like carrot cake, I'm sure it'd be very, very useful for that. But basically, it's going in the freezer and will get used again at a later stage, probably in a savoury rather than a cake-based dish. So what else? Yes, they had some Rustler's burgers as well. 2/3 off, roughly speaking, I guess. Down at 66p instead of 220. So again, that definitely fit the bill for I'm having a snack. And they're used by tomorrow as well. They had quite a few of these. So I got one for tonight and one for tomorrow because, you know, why not? But I resisted the temptation to get any more, which is most unlike me. Because I don't think they keep very well anyway. But what else do we get? There was puddings. I definitely got some puddings. I got some vanilla custard slices. Again, they're for tomorrow rather than today. But it was quite a generous discount, about 2/3 off again, down to 84p for the pair of those. They had some strawberry and cream ones as well, very similar looking things. But for some reason they only had a 1/3 discount, even though they were used by the same date as well. So I don't know why, but I'm prepared to take advantage of it and have me some custard slices. And I also got some chocolate eclairs. Normally not super bothered about chocolatey puddings, but These were heftily discounted, 75% off, down to 50p. I couldn't resist. It's not as if I don't like eclairs, but I prefer other puddings instead. And I've got some things which may make it into the office tomorrow. We will see. So these are best before items. We've got some flapjack bites. I really do like flapjacks. Those were half price at £1.25. They're best before today, so I'm sure they'll be fine in the office tomorrow, if there are any left. And I may have already started in on those before I started recording the video. Couldn't possibly comment. I did, obviously. And then what else? We've got some fruit scones. I know they've been in the videos before. These are tried and tested. I do like these quite nicely. And they keep reasonably well, although they can go quite hard after a little while. So these were best before today. They'll definitely be fine tomorrow, and I'm sure a couple of days after that as well. And those were basically 75% off at 43p. And like I say, they're going in the office tomorrow, so I've got a couple of them to make sure everyone on the team can have one if they want. So look out for those tomorrow if you work with me. If you don't, you'll just have to imagine it. Sorry. But there we go. That was it for this little impromptu madness. And yeah, as ever, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, if you like what you've seen, maybe you could consider giving it a subscription. That would be very appreciated indeed. And like and share if you feel so inclined. And if you want to get in touch in the comments, please do. I do read them all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway, that's it for the time being, so take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next Yellow Sticker Madness. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.